Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for July 9th to the 16th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that come out throughout the week on my channel. Also, remember that in the spirit realm, time is irrelevant, so these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or a validation from spirit in regards to some sort of past energy. Also, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com or through my email at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com or through my Facebook and Instagram page at Oracle Intuitions. All right. Also, don't forget to join us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, where we do live readings here on the channel, and on Sundays where we bring on different live spiritual guests. So let's take a look. Oh, make sure that you click subscribe and click like. Please click the notification bell so that you are notified every time one of the readings appear on the channel. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look and what's coming in for Aries. Within the mind, we have come to the edge, or for Sagittarius, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. And for the body, we have all that glitters, and from spirit, we have co-create. So it's interesting. Okay, so I feel right now, when we have that energy of all that glitters, all right, it feels as though something is, if you look at it, they have these masks that are sitting on top of this pile of gold. So sometimes it can really indicate that something is under the surface. Not all is being revealed to you as at the moment. Maybe perhaps something is looking all glittery at this present time, but not everything has been revealed. There's still masks around this situation. Okay, so what I'm getting here is with this come to the edge, and we have this co-create. I feel like this is a co-creation perhaps with spirit. Now, for some of you, this may be a co-creation that you're planning or trying to plan with a particular person. This could have to do with a relationship, maybe perhaps a business partner at this time. I'm getting here from spirit that you may be looking at something in that energy of all that glitters. All right. What I'm getting here is that you need to follow your intuition. Are you putting a preconceived notion towards this energy? Maybe perhaps in the past you had situations or partnerships that didn't work out because somebody wasn't revealing. Are you using that energy now, or that preconception, or that prejudice, let's just say that prejudice towards a current situation right now because of past energy? I feel like spirit is saying, you know, if you trust your intuition and if you trust this person, don't worry about all of that, the stuff that may be underneath the surface at this moment. All of that will be revealed. The masks always do come off, but it's time to come to the edge. I feel like for some of you, maybe in the past you've been too cautious, all right? You've been too cautious about taking that step forward, and spirit is saying, come to the edge now. Come to the edge. All right, it's time to fly. It's time to take a chance, take a risk. Yes, maybe this person, and for some of you, maybe this person, you know, is very externally beautiful, or maybe the energy around a business situation, you know, has all of these elements that it looks like it could be perfect, and you're questioning yourself. You're asking yourself, well, if it looks this perfect, is it? You know, they always have that, what is that saying? You know, all that. You know, there's always something under the surface, especially if it looks too good, or if it's too good to be true. I'm getting here, it's not the time to make a judgment at this moment. I feel like things need to play out some more. Okay, things need to be played out. They may be just your perception towards this at this time, because externally maybe it's looking too good. Maybe you're having a hard time trusting that there may be an element of self-worth here. Am I worthy of receiving this? And I feel like spirit is giving you that go ahead to at least start to try to co-create, either with whatever partnership or something that is trying to come through, or it's a co-creation with spirit in regards to trusting your own intuition. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming in. co-creation, and clarification. Let's clarify. All right. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're holding yourself back, okay? Come to the edge. Let go of that feeling of being trapped. You can't make this up, guys. The Eight of Swords really talks about being in this energy of holding yourself. It's a mental thought more so than a true reality. It's that feeling of being trapped. It's that feeling of not being able to proceed because of fears or perhaps judgments of some sort. And so Spirit is asking you, come to the edge, release those swords, release that energy that's binding you at this moment, and take a risk of in some way. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like, look at the energy here. So we have all of these pentacles. We have all of that glitters. Maybe perhaps, when we have the Seven of Pentacles, this is about the beginning of a creation. There may be some patience that needs to happen here. I still feel like all will be revealed, but there needs to be an element here of patience. I feel like there is a trusting energy that's coming in, because when we plant the seeds, we're allowing something to bloom. So I feel like it's safe, okay? I feel like Spirit is saying it's safe to take that step forward. Again, you can always follow your intuition as you're making each step, but for right now, allow yourself to co-create. That Seven of Pentacles very much is that energy of creation. It's the beginning of creation in some way. And we have the Six of Pentacles, so an exchange of energy. What you give is what you will receive. All right? Sometimes that Six of Pentacles can indicate an unbalance or an imbalance in regards to the energy. So if you feel like you're giving more, maybe it's time to have that conversation in order for a new creation to begin. Have that conversation saying, look, I feel like I'm putting more towards this situation. I'm putting more towards this relationship. Or perhaps maybe somebody is putting more towards you, and you're not giving back that energy in some way. This is however that relates to you, whatever aspect that relates to you in. But that Six of Pentacles usually is a give and take, okay? So what you give is what you will receive. So I feel like Spirit is saying, start that co-creation. Give perhaps from your heart. Give yourself perhaps, that opportunity to release those binds and take that chance, take that risk, take that step forward in some way to allow a co-creation to begin. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming through. All right. Relationships for Sagittarius. Now remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and coworkers. They may also just be a relationship with yourself at this moment. Maybe it's you that needs to co-create with you. All right? Maybe it's time to get in touch with your own spiritual self. But let's see what's happening here. Relationships. So we have let go of control issues. Yeah, I do feel like, when we have that Eight of Swords energy, this also can have to do with control issues. Not everything is maybe perhaps going the way that you're wanting it to go. You're trying to control the situation, and this is leaving you trapped in some way or feeling bound in some way because, to put it bluntly, you're not getting your way, or perhaps you're not seeing the things that need to be released. And so you're putting this element of what mask are they wearing, or what is still under the surface, what aren't I being shown, and you're trying to control the situation instead of balancing it by that receptivity, that give and take. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So again, right? Give and take. Six of Pentacles energy. Give and take. Whether this is a friend, whether this is a coworker, whether this is a relationship, allow yourself to not only receive help, but perhaps give it as well, or perhaps give energy in order to receive it. and we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, that may be relatable too, but what I'm getting here is that this is more possibly an inner child issue that's going on at this moment. Maybe in the past, this could be inner child, this could be some shadow work that needs to be doing, especially if you're in that Eight of Swords energy, all right? Eight of Swords is feeling bound, it's feeling restricted, it's feeling trapped because of fear, because of past energy, or just there's this feeling of being scared of going to the edge. All right, so let's see here what's coming through. Maybe for some of you, somebody has a child or children, or maybe it's you that has a child or children, and you're scared of entering a relationship because of this element. Maybe you feel that it's going to restrict you in some way, or perhaps maybe you feel that you're not ready to enter a relationship because of children or somebody else's children. Again, really take a look here and ask yourself, is this a true perception? Is this a true mental space that I need to be in? Maybe it's time to step up. Maybe it's time to step to that edge and take a chance with something or with somebody. But I do feel that for many of you, that this has to do more with inner child healing, okay? Shadow work. So let's get some clarification. We have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So I feel like past energy, or perhaps some sense of current energy, is placing you in a place of being heartbroken. All right, and again, I do feel that for some this may have to do with a control issue. Maybe perhaps you're placing yourself in this heartbroken energy because there's a control issue that is coming through here. Maybe perhaps somebody needed some freedom in some way. Maybe again, you're hanging on to that energy of all that glitters, is feeling that somebody's not revealing themselves, or somebody is hiding things from you, or maybe somebody's too good to be true. All right, and so because of past heartbroken energy, you may be placing that upon what is new and beautiful and trying to come in. So again, take it as it resonates. We also have the mirror. Look at this. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. This is like that children. It's time to really look inside and release some sort of inner child healing that needs to happen at this point. It's time to release that Eight of Swords energy and allow yourself to break that bondage, to break those binds and come to the edge. Time to take a chance. And I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and want to date. What I'm getting here is that somebody's trying to come through, and you might be looking at them as, oh, they're too good, or they're too pretty, or maybe they're too nice. What would they want to do with me? This must be, they must be wanting this, or they must be wanting that, or can I trust them? Can I put this energy towards them? And instead of taking that chance and coming to the edge and allowing this to occur and blossom, you're in this place of binding and holding on to past energy, or feeling insufficient, or maybe it's time to look at your self-worth. All right, so this is what keeps coming through, because somebody is saying, I like you. And whether this is a future energy that's coming in, maybe Spirit is saying, look, there's a future energy coming in, but if you're in this place of being bound and tied up and in this negative mindset with that Eight of Swords, it's going to be really hard for them to present themselves, or you may not trust them when they present themselves. Again, going back into that, all that glitters. All right, could be a current relationship, future a relationship, whatever it is. Take it as it resonates. But this is what I get from Spirit. So let's take a look at a closing message from the universe and see what's coming through. Closing message from universe for Sagittarius at this time. Closing message for Sagittarius. All right. Healing heart. Beautiful. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. I do feel that it's time to start healing your heart towards whatever the situation is, okay? It may not be romantic. It may have to do with another aspect within your life. Maybe this is just to help you increase your self-worth or your self-esteem or the self-image towards yourself at this moment. But this healing has to begin. And this is exactly what I feel Spirit is trying to bring forth at this time. Release those binds, come to the edge, and allow yourself to receive what it is that Spirit is trying to bring through for you. So Sagittarius, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week. Take care. See you next time, and many blessings.